Yeah, I was going to ask you as far as so investing. You said that you started investing during the pandemic, at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So can you talk about that? What got you into investing, and how has that gone for you?
Yeah, so it was around March, obviously when the pandemic first started, and I noticed the Dow Jones was under 19,000, and like we talked about earlier, I always been stacking bread forever. You know what I'm saying? I probably saved like 80% of my income, but I felt like I was just extremely liquid at the time. You get what I'm saying? I just had a bunch of money just sitting in a savings account for sure. And you got to have your money work for you. My stepdad was telling me that. And so I entered in this blessed ass position to where I just happened to have an access of hella capital, you know what I'm saying, to really make work for me. You get what I'm saying? So I entered the stock market. So I bought Apple, and this was last March, and it was dirt cheap. It was under 19,000. So I bought Apple. I bought Neo, which is like the Chinese Tesla, when it was like at $5 a share.
Ooh, that ran up to 60.
Yeah, Sirski. You feel me? Got out of there too, 1,000%. But let me see. I bought Apple.
1,000% club
for sure. So
welcome.
Appreciate it. I bought Apple. I bought Neo. Just regular shit too. Yeah. Like I bought Disney. I bought. Let me pull up my
portfolio check.
Yeah. Portfolio, just so it's an accurate thing. You know, you got to share the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like that is like we have access. We're in the information age, and so we have access. And one of the beautiful things about being in a position of power, we have to share this access of knowledge and information. Because, like I said, I still don't have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere near close, and I'll never pretend like I do. I'll be the first to say if I don't know some shit, like nigga, I do not know. Like, please show me. Okay, so I got Apple, I got Airbnb, I got Delta, and I bought all of this in March because I wasn't doing like the day trade thing because I'm like playing with like a large amount of bread. I'm just looking on like long term.
Buy and hold.
You know what I'm saying? Just buy hold long term. So I got Apple, Airbnb, I got Delta. I just bought Airbnb.
Okay. Yeah, I know they're gonna be like, yeah, did it come out till December?
Yeah. Come on.
Relax, it's in his portfolio.
For sure. Disney, Neo, Royal Caribbean.
Another good one.
Snowflake, Tesla, Uber. I just bought Zillow. I just bought Uber and Zillow. Both of them been kicking my ass. And then I have another one. Hold on. Lockheed Martin, Walmart, like, you know, just the regular blue chip stocks. I got a bunch of those. It's just like all pay dividends, all, you know what I'm saying, like the slow growth.
He talking it.
You know what I'm saying?
Really living
so
it.
like really and for
really
real,
living
real
it.
life.
I love it.
So what made that's a nice portfolio, by the way.
I got like 30 more too, just in case y'all want me to go in. But it's all like Lockheed Martin, UPS, Lowe's type of, like, you know what I'm saying? Just the blue Home Depots, the blue chip, all pay dividends, just gradually build up. But also got Blink too. Like
I put him in an index one. Yeah. Sound like you got one already.
ETF, you know, ETF, you invest in ETFs?
Nah.
You know
also, you know, I fucked up on, not even fucked up, I missed out on Bitcoin because this nigga Roddy Rich told me
you missed out.
What did Roddy Rich tell you?
Nigga, he told me about Bitcoin in July, like last July. I want to say it was like at 4,000 or 2,000 at the time, but I wasn't knowledgeable in it within myself. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just stick to what I know. You know what I'm saying? I know the blue chip stocks, and I know like the Apples and the Teslas and the Neos and the Royal Caribbeans, because I was just like, I know all like cruise lines is dry. I bought Royal Caribbean at like $30, and I was like, I know that shit's gonna go back up. I know all these airline stocks is gonna go back up. I know Apple ain't going nowhere, Tesla, you know, all of these things, and obviously the blue chip stocks, and also a lot into the cloud, if that makes sense.
Cloud?
Yeah. I had Rocket for a little bit, but I got rid.
Mortgage?
Yeah, like the loan.
It's the number one loan in America.
Yeah, for sure.
What made him? What did he tell you about? He just get in Bitcoin? Like, oh, I'm investing in Bitcoin?
He told me about it like super early. Yeah, man. So shout out to that nigga, man. I did not get in it for sure.
Shout out to Rowdy. That's dope that y'all having that conversation though, because it's, you know, it's like a domino effect. Because I heard him on a Breakfast Club when he said Meek Mill told him like, save your money will save you. Yeah. And so like Meek Mill gave him some financial advice, and then he gave you some financial advice. Yeah, just spreading the same. I told him about Neo the same day. You know what I'm saying? Just spreading. IDK too. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's like very knowledgeable within like financial literacy. So it's like
the way I look at it is like, fuck a song, you know what I'm saying? Like this music shit is all cool, but in the bigger picture, we all young brothers in a position of power who are in this blessed position to have access to capital and cash, to where we got to spread this information and this knowledge we have. Like, yo, nigga, I got this opportunity for the pre-IPO in Robinhood, bro. You should get in it. I got this pre-IP opportunity in Zilch, man. You should get, and these is all real life shit, by the way. But like, yo, you should get into this. All you know what I'm saying? No, for real. So
now that's dope. So how did you learn about? You said your stepdad was the one.
Yeah. He told me he
invests in stocks.
No, he just told me I should just look into it. You get what I'm saying? Like, he just told me, like, essentially, he might have, but he just told me, like, you know, just to get into it. It's something. So shout out to Step Pops. And also too, I first started buying stocks on Cash App before I was like playing with like my savings, you know what I'm saying, with like a big ass sum of money. I was playing with that a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is kind of like really dope. You get what I'm saying? And then and then when my step pops told me about it too, like he told me about Neo. He specifically told me about Neo, and I got into that. And every time that shit go up, I call that nigga like, yo, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
I invested in, well, actually, I didn't pull the trigger. I actually advised somebody to pull the trigger.
I got in Zoom early too. Zoom was a good one.
So you buying, you holding these? You holding them?
Yeah, holding them all along. Neo's gonna be like $100 stock. When Neo go to $100, sometimes after a and a day, which is recently been, I share a little bit because you know, the long term versus
gains.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You feel me?
Part of the left, but he on point.
I really do this shit in real life, for real. And you know, I just felt like that's why I wanted to do this with y'all, because I just felt like I just gained so much knowledge in the last year, in which has been a blessing within quarantine, because I'm doing shows. You know, I was on the road doing shows every day, booked, you know, and it's a blessing. I can't wait to get back on the road either, because I love that shit. But I was just doing shows, got so much going on. But when this quarantine popped off, everything stopped, and I had to be like, let me like get my business acumen to the level it needs to be at. High level came about. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real, how can I tell these young kids? And, you know, because when I'm on tour, I always speak to like, I go to like the local high schools, local middle schools, just to talk to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, each one teach one. And I was like, how can I talk to these kids about ownership when I'm not a majority owner of some dope shit? You get what I'm saying? So I had to get my business acumen to the level it needed to be, because like I said, I've always been good with saving money, with money management, but I'm like, yo, I gotta invest this bread versus having all this money, millions of dollars just sitting in a savings account. No, let me invest some of these millions within these different tangible assets that, you know, that I'm not even looking at. That's just money that I'm just like, put it away, don't even think about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's just growing, like, into real estate. Bought my first real estate properties. You get what I'm saying?
So you invest in real estate too?
For sure. Just, you know, just down south more so, because it's a lot cheaper, and just getting into real estate, getting into you know, stocks and bonds. I got a good amount of bonds. California, New York got the best bonds.
Municipal bonds.
For sure, all the way.
IRA,
you know what I'm saying? IRA every year, $55,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Just which is, you know, just to write it off. You know, blah blah. And
got the SEP IRA going. Yo, you're gonna be an extremely wealthy man.
For sure, appreciate it. I received that for sure.
Advising class.
Nah, for sure, nah, for real, because I really like I said, I've always been good with saving money, but I was like, yo, I gotta have this money work for me, because like I said, the blessing of the quarantine, I really had to get my business acumen to the level to where it needed to be at, to where I have this money just, okay, I got this working, these stocks over here working, these municipal bonds working, I got this real estate over here working, I got this company, this brand, and just overall with my entire branding, I had to like really like sit down, woosah, because when you on the road and you like releasing music, because I'm a workaholic, all I do is record music. I ain't go a single day throughout this pandemic without writing a song. This entire pandemic, wrote music every single day. And I was like that, especially on the road. I do a show late at night, and then as soon as I leave the show, do my meet and greets, boom, just record. And, you know, I was just on autopilot, essentially, just functioning off autopilot, a machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, really just doing shows, after the show, record, boom, 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 just knocking it out. So where like I said, this quarantine, been able to take a deep breath and really get my business sorted out to the level it needed to be, because my shit wasn't fucked up, but it wasn't high level. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
high level.
For sure, it was. You know what I'm saying?
High level.
Inadvertently, it wasn't high level for real. So I had to sit down, rewrite my goals, because out of my first like manifest book and vision board, I accomplished a good amount of that, you know, within these last 3 years, you know what I'm saying, these last 2 years. And I thank God, and I thank him in advance for what's about to come. I still ain't done nothing yet in the grand scheme of things for what I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? Really about to go legend out here for real. Yeah.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.